Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? It is Thursday night, and we are finally ready to cap this one off with the season finale of Kaleidoscope, the Heist. White episode. What's up? We're going to talk about some things, and you already know who's going to talk about it with us. We got the one, the only, Phantom D Saint. What's good, brother?
Yo, we finally made it after some weeks of canceling. Finally, we made it to the episode. Why can't I wait to talk about it? A lot of this person called it ages ago so many times. And Judy, damn,
I
damn,
told y'all. I told y'all.
damn. And here
Oh,
we were side-eyeing Ava throughout the entire season.
I
But no,
told you.
we were side-eyeing the wrong
I'm gonna take
person.
3 laps for that right now.
oh.
Free my G Ava.
Ava was down till the very end.
I told you when I move, you move.
Oh. Can the girl not get? Did she never go to the gun range? That's all I'm saying. Did she never go to a gun range? My girl could not hit the broadside of J Lo's ass. I'm telling you, it was a problem. It was an absolute problem. Oh, but we're gonna talk about all things. What's up? We got the other one coming with us. I was hoping somebody else would get the other half. Show me where you're strong. What's good up, AK?
I am here, my brothers, and I am happy to be back. Had to skip out last Tuesday, go support some of my other crew. But I'm here now. We are here. We're finally wrapping this one. We have had calamity after calamity getting through this series. Like, no series has had as many breaks as this one that we've done yet. But here we are, and we're going to make it do. Let's go.
We're here now, and we're going to make the best of it. We're going to talk about Kaleidoscope White episode, The Heist. And yeah, show me where you're brave, show me where you're strong. Too good. It starts off with the crew making their final preparations before leaving to pull one of the largest heists in the city's history. And how stoked were you to see this episode and finally get some of our questions answered, Phantom?
Did we? Because I'm still like, maybe I have to rewatch that scene. Is RJ freaking dead? Because I saw a trail of blood.
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure they showed that though. Didn't Bob drag him to the dumpster or something?
Yeah, no, they both carried him to the dumpster and threw him in. But
he's
after
gone.
That,
yeah.
Okay. After that, wasn't there still a trail? The camera panned at the trail of blood as if he left the dumpster. I was questioning that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see a trail of blood leaving the dumpster.
I did see Bob look like he was dead and then all of a sudden come back to life. So you're telling me RJ couldn't do the same thing?
RJ ain't Bob.
Yeah, I don't know how many medical or war movies Bob's seen to be able to pull the shit he pulled off.
My guy got hit one time with a punch to the chest. It wasn't even a real vital area, and he almost died from that.
Oh,
what's the girl's name? Nancy or whatever had to go over there and shake him awake. So yeah, I think he's gone.
Yep, lots of missed Thursdays.
Yeah, lots of missed Thursdays.
That was our bad. We just one thing after another, just could not get it connected. But we're gonna do better in the future. Oh, did the police ever find RJ's body? They didn't say anything. We don't know. We don't know what's going on with RJ. Like I said, Bob came back, so why couldn't RJ? RJ could absolutely be alive.
I think we would have seen him last episode if he was.
Not
or that what was it, episode Pink it was? They could have X'd out his face in that lineup. Because it was 6 months later.
Oh yeah. Showing that he was dead. Yeah, we didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, Bob came back. RJ can come back. Season 2, it's coming. We do not know.
He came back to die, but
But he came back.
it's still a fitting in. Fuck him.
Oh man, it was absolutely. They had some pretty gangster moves getting into that facility, like the battery hooked up to those metal doorknobs to fry that dude and knock him out, and then the planted flower that they gave earlier, releasing the poison gas. Oh my god! Yeah, of course the bees. I mean, come on, everything. That was a dope way to get in. That
was a slick. I told you that was gonna be a slick move when you see it.
Yeah, that was dope. And then Judy was the explosive expert, so I get everybody being a little nervous, but she obviously knew better than them, how long everything's gonna take. How come there wasn't more planned for her so she wouldn't be so rushed in that spot? What do you think, Phantom?
Honestly, don't know. Maybe just for the whole water thing that came.
I mean, everything was planned down to a T. Like, obviously, she knows this is going to take some time to get set up. Everybody's like, we got to go, we got to go, we got to go. She's like, I'm the expert. I know what I'm doing. Like, this is going to take what it's going to take. Like, if they had everything planned so tight, why wasn't there more time planned for that, AK?
Also, I
See,
thought RJ was
that's
gonna like die in that tunnel at one point. I was like, wait a minute, is this
Yeah.
how he was gonna die? And then I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I guess not.
I mean, see, and that's the thing. That's what I mean about this chick. She knows exactly how much time it's gonna take, but she knows exactly how much time she has. Yet she still fumbles the play when it comes down to it. I don't think you could put that. I don't think you could say that that was like bad planning and not giving her enough time. They've run through this many times. They've had many practice drills. She knew exactly how much time she had, and if she couldn't have done it in that time, I feel like she would have or should have maybe made the arrangements to, tighten things up a little bit. And she would let them know that, hey, this is not going to be enough time. You got to do ABC,
Yeah.
release some extra B's or whatever.
That's
Plan
what
for
I'm
that.
saying.
But
Or-
she didn't do that ahead of time.
Or
That makes
she
no
should-
sense.
Yeah, or she should have got started earlier. I mean,
Exactly.
She should have been down there a little bit earlier starting this before they even went to open that to get the sensors getting ready.
Exactly. That's why I don't feel like that's a failure in the plan. I feel like that's a failure for her.
Says Judy
I mean,
is a slacker. I don't know.
I low key give him that. He's not exactly wrong.
She
I
was
mean,
awesome.
she's supposed to be real good at what she does. Like we saw the game she was running at the beginning. That shit was smooth like butter, getting the chips into jail and all that. But here is where you fumble the play on the really big score. That's where you fumble up. Nah,
I
Judy.
don't know if she fumbled. I didn't see her stalling or going slow or doing anything. I mean, it took the time that it took. But yeah, I don't know. That part should have been planned better. I just thought that was weird. I don't know. Has anybody ever heard any if we're getting a season 2 out of this or not? I haven't heard
If
anything.
we are, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think-
stalled
I don't think
because
we
of the
are.
writer's strike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it was only meant for one season though.
Oh, hey, what's good, Christian Knowles? Good to see you again.
Hey,
Good to
Christian.
go with you. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think Judy was that slacking. I think she was just doing her thing. I don't know. That's one thing that I don't see how it wasn't planned for just a little bit better. But they had to give us a little excitement. Like, are they going to do it? Yeah, I was with you. I thought RJ was dead right then and there. I thought that water took him out. But then we hear his voice later, so that didn't happen. But first off, like, why is RJ running like he had a cape in the first place? Like, you had a plan. You know your role. Like, what are you doing? And
He's
second,
saving his big sis. You
Oh.
gotta run.
That's all it is. That's exactly what it was. He got too worried. He was like, "Oh no, so they might blow her up." So he ran down there and tried to hurry her up. I mean, for real, it's a good thing that he did, because otherwise this could have went left far quicker than it did.
and like you said, you said Ava saw that stream of blood, but second, why is Ava even saying RJ was dead in the first place? She never saw the body. She never talked to Judy about it. Like, why did she always just assume he was dead?
Wouldn't you after seeing a blood trail like that?
No, I wouldn't need to see a body. You don't know whose blood that is. That could've
Yeah,
been
I'm with
Bob.
DJ there. I need to see a body.
Yeah,
Not when we in the heat of the moment like that and we got to move.
What if
I'm
it
not
was a
going to
guard
look
they
for
have to take out?
What
if it was
guard?
the blood of a guard?
What guard would they have had to take out?
Another guard that was doing patrol that was walking around there that came upon them. I mean, there's lots of guards that work there. It could have been a security person. It could have been anybody. I'm just saying, why would she just assume that was RJ that was there? Like, I don't know. I need to see.
Probably because RJ is who was supposed to be by the truck. I mean, that's. I feel like that's a logical conclusion.
Yeah.
She doesn't know anything about Bob or Judy.
At this point, she knows Bob and Judy went up, and Bob and Judy are supposed to be at the truck too. So wouldn't it be one of their blood? Why RJ?
Were they supposed to be there at the truck
Yeah,
too?
absolutely, everybody was there.
Because I thought Bob changed the plan for what they were supposed to do. I think something else was supposed to happen with them, and then he started pulling her out like, no, it's our turn now. Let's go get all this money.
He changed the plan by leaving everybody down there to die, but the plan was still.
I mean that too.
Yeah, there was only the truck to get in and out. That was all their escape. They're all supposed to meet in the truck and get out. And then Leo sent Ava up there saying, I'll meet you back at the spot. I got more to do. But they were all supposed to be in the truck and get out. So when she went up there, like, nobody was there, just the truck. So I grabbed it and I bounced. Like, that's what she said in the last episode. So yeah, I still don't understand why she just assumed it was RJ and I don't know. There has to be some kind of weird connection with that.
If the driver ain't there, then something happened to him.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, Bob and Judy weren't there either. They're supposed to be there at that time. So yeah, something definitely happened. And Baby Huey was supposed to be up there. Why wasn't? Maybe it was Baby Huey's blood. Like I don't know. It could have been anybody. That was weird to just assume that, or why she. I just don't understand why she ever said RJ was dead. RJ's dead. Bob's dead.
Didn't she leave?
Dead. Like
didn't she leave Petite Huey with what's his name, Leo? Because Bob left, but I thought he stayed to help Leo with the safe.
No, I think she was the last one. She's like, we have enough. This is a good second time. Like, let's just meet. It could be me and you just laying around somewhere. And he's like, I got to do this. I have to leave something for a bossy to find. So she has somebody to blame, basically. So he had to set Roger up. He had to get that last thing that we called episodes ago back. But yeah, that had to be a thing. So yeah, no, she was the last one out. So Baby Huey could have been up there. Judy was supposed to. Everybody was supposed to be there except Leo. And wasn't nobody there. So why just think it was RJ's blood? Just a weird thing to me. I don't know if that's going to come up if they have a season 2 or whatever, but that's a weird one to leave open. Or just, why did she just assume it was RJ that was dead?
Put a pin in that question for later. Yeah. Like, talk about what could happen in the season 2 to make it interesting.
Yeah. And if he is dead, like, it is his fault. Like, if he wouldn't have gone down there and grabbed the wrist of that bracelet lever on the explosives, like, I mean, this guy was just messing up from day one. And then he shoots Bob in the ass. Like, again, you had a plan. Just stick to the plan, and you'd still be alive, RJ. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Bob
would he? Yeah, are you sure?
Maybe Bob would have killed him anyway. I don't know.
Nah, this was Bob going off the rails, man. RJ would not have survived. Might as well shoot him in the ass and get one for the team on your way out.
I think Bob was right in the first place to not give this man a gun. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like, RJ, you just got some learning to do. What are you thinking, man? And just like that, 15 minutes in, we did get a major one answered, and I get to take my first victory lap. That was a deep dive, sick callback to guess that it was Roger's son that shot Ray.
The moment I saw this shirt, I'm like, wow, really? Really? I can't win.
I was so pumped when I saw that. That was the sickest callback. I was like, did I really just call that? Like, I mean, that just made no sense. Why are they even showing this character? He has to have something to do with something. I mean, come on. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome.
It took him like, what, 6 months to get some revenge for his father.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, yeah. His dad's in jail, lost everything, lost his business. His mom left him. Like, I'm going to get you back for my dad. You did. Oh, man, maybe. But yeah, that was a sick call. I love. I was so stoked that they gave that one to us so early. So Ava makes the call to Bossy to send her to the wrong place, showing that they were indeed playing her and using her as they needed her along the way. And, like, first of all, how is there just this huge metal anchor just conveniently sitting there on the sidewalk? And second, how is a Bossy just going to pick it up and throw it through the window? Like, breaking and entering much? Like, what was that about, fandom?
She's FBI. She can do whatever the hell she wants. But that was hell plot convenience for that. Even when I saw that, I'm like, is that actually going to break through? Oh, goddamn, it did.
Even her partner is like, what are you? I mean, this woman. And then she decides it'd be a good idea to start punching holes in the wall. Like, I'm sure that's all standard FBI procedure.
Of course. She can break through it.
I mean, for here, this isn't even the worst shit she's done. We've already seen her do worse.
Oh, man.
So, of course, she going off the rails.
Yeah, she was off on one. I was like, are you kidding me with this woman? Like, what is this? Just throwing things through windows, man. I'm sure you're going to pay for that, right? Like, get out.
Like, if there's even a small iota of a chance that you are wrong, you are leaving all this collateral damage behind. The Bureau is not going to give you a third chance, bitch. You're forgetting this is your second chance right here.
Exactly.
You fucking up.
She just blazing right through it. Like, she was done. Like I said, just a dog with a bone. Could not give it up. Like, she was
totally pulled a Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards when he just ran out before the army was even ready. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, she's on one. And then her bright idea, is just to like start unplugging stuff. Like, do you think that was part of Ray's plan? Did they plan on her finding that room in the first place and doing that?
I don't know about that.
I think there probably was a backup plan in there. Because you see her doing that didn't disrupt that much. I mean, yes, near the end, Roger happened to catch the feed, and see what was going on. But the shit was damn near over by the time that happened. So I think they set it up and they made it look like they were trying to hide it, but just like sending her to the wrong floor to begin with, it was all part of the plan.
And I think they had to want that because they needed Roger there for the FBI to see that open vault and see that in there and be able to arrest him. So they had to get Roger there. That's probably how that had to be part of the plan. Yeah. Or else they wouldn't have left those wires there to even be found like that.
Exactly.
You're not going to hear something and just to hear it whirring and then start punching holes through walls. So they had to.
Right. You remember because that's the floor that Ava rented.
Right.
So yeah, all that stuff was there. Even that fake wall was there, all for the setup.
That was all pre-planned. That was amazing. That was just phenomenal. What? I thought that was funny though when Roger's son was sitting there asking for a job in Daddy's security company and didn't even notice the place being robbed on the laptop right in front of him. I'm like,
it was. I was waiting for him to be the one to turn around like, "Oh shit, Dad, yo, this should be the first star on your resume, young man. You slipping. You wasted a golden opportunity. How did you not turn your head just a half an inch to the left? Your dad saw the shit when he gave you a hug. You couldn't see it when it was in your face? What?
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Makes no sense.
I literally laughed out loud when I said that. I was like, you're sitting there asking for a job in Daddy's security company and you don't realize what's going on 2 inches to your left. Like, stop.
Talk about an entitled, spoiled child.
Oh, that's why Daddy told you, get your ass in college and learn something.
Right, like all of my employees need to have a degree. And he couldn't even fathom that. Like, but I'll learn more on the job, Dad. Nah, bro. You're going to come in there and try to swing your dick around because your dad owns the company. And you're just going to make everybody miserable.
Yeah, that was just crazy. That was crazy. Oh, why did Ray call that audible and go for another vault when Hannah texted him that Roger knows and is on his way? Like, it seems like he'd want to hurry up. How come he, like, stalled out and said, no, let's go for another vault? Was he trying to get people? Like, what was that about? I didn't really understand that part.
Be what you said?
Like right when Hannah text Ray while they're doing the job, and they were done with the vault, like they're getting ready to bounce, and then Hannah texted him and said, Roger knows he's on his way. And then that's when Ray's like, let's take one more, and just keeps everybody down there. And then they're like, why not? You know, why you really want to come all this way and not take it all? And so of course Bob's in on that. And then Baby Hugh's like, all right. So it's like, why once they found that Roger was on their way, why then try to just stay longer and take another? I didn't really understand.
And it's just to build suspense, honestly.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Build suspense.
Oh, just to build suspense. I mean, yeah, maybe for the plot convenience, because I just didn't understand that. Like, why? I mean, this had to be part of his plan, but why wait till he's on his way to
till that time? Yeah.
Or why wasn't that part of the plan in the first place? Like, why weren't they just ready to go to the other ball? Why are you switching to that now? Like, I just thought that was a weird time to call the audible.
It was either that or again, maybe they just weren't planning on her to like unplug the feed that early, or maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he was coming earlier than he thought. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a weird deal. But man, with that much money on the line, I am taking no chances. Like
no chances.
With eyes on them bonds at all times. Like I'm not just sending them up in an elevator by themselves. Are you crazy? Like somebody's staying with an elevator, and like what was that about? I was like, are you kidding me? Like just trying to have somebody sneaking and stopping on the floor in between. Like you saw how long that was taking. Like this is weird. RJ told you I don't like weird. Like yeah, that was off.
There was far too much time.
It was all part of Hannah's plan. That wasn't part of Ray's plan. Which was another one.
That's what I told y'all.
That was awesome. That was fantastic.
Ray thought that he was working with Hannah, but nah, bruh. Hannah had her own design.
Yeah, we called that on the last one too. It was like, dude, Hannah was working for the triplets. There's no way that this is going down. Like Hannah is double dipping, and she is working for the triplets, and 100%. That's exactly what it was.
And I don't blame her one bit.
Hannah saved his ass. What do you mean worst daughter?
How? Yeah, right. What you talking about?
Hannah saved his life not once but twice. Come on. That was Daughter of the Year award. That's Daughter of the Year awards, isn't it?
Seriously.
Oh, it was great. But yeah, like I said, I am not leaving those bonds to any chance. Like, I don't know, is there a weight limit or something? Like, they were just too high. Like, get the lightest one in there. But somebody is keeping eyes on the bonds at all times. I'm not just putting them in an elevator or something.
I don't understand why no one saw how big of a blind spot putting all of that into the elevator by itself could pose. At any given point in time, somebody could hack the elevator.
Yeah.
And hijack that shit. And we saw how quickly they did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah.
Like I said, the only thing that I can give it is like it was maxed out at weight limit, and with all those bombs, like you couldn't put anything else in it, or the elevator wouldn't have went anywhere. Like that's the only thing I can give it. Like other than that, what are you doing? And how do you not have a camera on there at least, or something? Eyes on it at all time. I'm not letting it go out of my sight. Somebody's gonna have eyes on it. That was nuts. But yeah. Calling another one. Hannah did indeed call her own audible, working for the twins and take the bonds herself. And yep, called that one. That was amazing. Oh, I was just smiling all the way through this series.
Money.
Nailed it.
And she did it faster than what her boss was going to do.
Yeah, right. And that's
what they paid her.
That was quite the turnaround for Bob, though, to walk away from more money, calling them all greedy. See you at next Tuesdays.
That was ironic because they really second episode really. Where they pretty much had like enough diamonds, but then he was like, "No, I need more." But this time around, oh no, wait, we had enough. Don't you want it all? Nah, y'all greedy.
I'm saying though, that should have been the red flag right there. Like, oh wait, the greediest motherfucker on the team is saying, "No, we got enough. I'm out."
Yeah,
side eye
all the way because we already know. Like, Ray, like, wasn't that you getting all shot up in the Diamond Heist trying to take more?
Exactly.
Like, all of a sudden, you don't want to do anything. And Ray should have known Bob was going to fuck him like the first chance he got. Like, he should have put that man down the second he tried to walk away. Like, all right, well, we're done with you. We don't need you anymore. Because you knew he's going to do that to you. Like, he had to be ready for that. That was ridiculous.
Yep.
What I did not see coming was that it would be Judy who killed RJ. I mean, Bob. RJ and Bob. But yeah, that just blew me away. Like I did not think that it was going to be her that took all these people out. That was a cool one. I did not see coming.
Yeah, I forgot that it was her that actually shot RJ. But again, why did he even have to die? Because, but then again, we talked about that in previous episodes. Judy listed off what her finale plans were, and they did not include Bob. So I suppose on one level we should have seen her ditching Bob in some way, shape, or form, but shooting RJ, that was not to save that asshole.
Bob's almost as bad as Hannah.
Hannah's not bad at all.
Bob's the worst.
Don't you sully Hannah's good name like that.
Hannah saved the day. Hannah did her thing, but
seriously,
screwed Ray. It was like, what? Wait, no. You couldn't tell if he was more proud or just disgusted. Like, I can't believe I just got signed and swiped by my own girl. Oh,
that's why he laughed when she was like, "Yeah, now show me where you're brave." He was like, "Oh shit, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I see you."
But yeah, I did not know that Judy had it in her to be taking people out like that. Took her husband out, took her little brother out. Like, I don't know. Did that hit y'all in the feels, Phantom, when you saw her kill him?
Of course.
Shit, it didn't hit me in the feels at all. Bob's ass needed to go.
So when she shot RJ, that didn't make you say what?
Oh, with RJ, yeah, I thought you were talking about Bob.
No, when she shot RJ, my mouth was agape. Like,
it's fucked. Yo, RJ was everybody's little brother, man. You can't. He's the little hyperactive ass little brother, but is like a genius whiz at like 2 or 3 very crucial things that always help you out in the pinch. So yeah, you go protect your little brother, and you shot this dude to save that piece of trash over there with the looking like he just came out. What the hell's the name? The tracksuit team in Hawkeye, like he's their long lost cousin and shit. Oh, you shot RJ for that?
She knew
for some dick that you don't even want no more.
That's why she had to take him out, because she's like, "Oh, you made me do this. Now it's time for you to go." She's like, "You're right. You need to be nicer to people." Like, that was brutal. Everybody's dead, but baby Huey and Judy. That's not Hannah's fault. That's Ray's fault.
How is that Hannah's fault?
Yeah, he put this together. That they were dying like that regardless. That had nothing to do with Hannah. Not a fan of Judy either. And I tried to Judy, I thought she was going to be a good one, but she was one of the worst of them all. Her and baby Huey.
Told y'all let that chick go. Let Judy go. She is for the streets.
Yeah, her and baby Huey deserve each other. Absolutely. So Ava comes out and doesn't see anybody, and she decides to get in the truck and bounce. And that is until Abasi shows up again with weapon already drawn. Like, this is the second time she's drawn on Ava, and then open fires on a woman who's not even holding a weapon. Like, what?
See, and this is why Ava is my favorite character in this whole arc of the story. She tries to threaten Ava again, and Ava's like, "Bitch, I already took care of my Nini. Okay, you ain't gonna find her. So go ahead and do what you got to do. I need to go now."
She's like, "Give it up already." She literally said,
"Right, like, yo, this is
already.
done. Okay, I know how important this was for you. You need me a hell of a lot more than I need to let you sit here and try to arrest me right now. I'm out. Peace, bitch."
Yeah, that was insane. I was just like, oh my God. If they had two nickels to rub together, they all would have escaped. They did have two nickels together. They just stayed. I don't know, because they...
Yeah, there was too much that went wrong that should not have.
Yeah, they shouldn't have left those passports is what they shouldn't have done. I don't know how they didn't describe those on
I'm still confused on that one.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Like,
No sense at all.
They already paid for them and had them. Like, well, how are you going to leave that of all things behind?
Like, the most that any of those cops that came in should have found was their fingerprints on something. And their fingerprints being there doesn't prove anything.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So, but if you get rid of all the other paraphernalia, especially the passports and IDs and shit, so what? What's the case? There isn't one.
There is no case. Too many holes in it. So again, Ava sees Bob laid out in the street, but still don't understand why she just assumed RJ was dead. So can't wait for that. We'll have to talk about that later. What that's going to mean and where he's going to be, and is he even really dead? How many medical movies, like I said, has Bob seen to pull that like life-saving move out of his ass? Like, are you kidding me? Like, just stuck it in his own throat and
his ass being there watching Law and Order and Criminal Minds and all the same shit we watch, just to be able to pull that shit out in a pinch, like right here. Like I always said, I think I've watched enough of true crime and made up crime on TV to fully get away with some high class shits. I'm very sure that I can get away scot-free with everything that's in my brain right now.
Hannah made them leave
the passports. How did Hannah make them leave the passports?
Hannah
if you want to, the reaching right here, if straws were growing on top of straws, to quote my homeboy Click, if straws were going on top of straws, that is the reach that Jake is trying to pull right now. Bruh.
Back in the vault, Ray almost gets got. Like, luckily, Hannah, his daughter, gets there just in time to save the day. Like, again, saving his ass twice in just one move. Like, Hannah is the shit.
Because he would have died.
Oh, for sure. And then she proceeds to school him on the fact that this is indeed the second time she's saving his life in this situation, because the eyes was too big on this one, Papa. Like, you were not going to let go of this, and they would have killed you 100%. They were not going to let $7 billion.
He did not know who he was fucking with.
No, he
All
did.
he could see was Roger. Nah, bro, you fuck with those bonds right there, those specific bonds, that's a hell of a lot bigger than Roger. You would have died.
Going after the little fish, forgetting about the sharks. Come on, man, you're smarter than this. Like,
not smart.
He said, like, how much did you take? She said, all of it.
All of it.
I
mean, like I said, she is her father's daughter. But the bait and switch that she pulled, I'm giving that edge to her mom.
It was pretty sick.
Because her mom, as we saw, is the only other motherfucker besides Ava that's been able to keep this man in check and smack him upside the head when need be. And she just did that.
He was so betrayed, yet so proud of his baby.
You're so proud, right? Y'all, that last bit of their exchange when she's like, "Now show me where you're brave," like that. That is why he did that laugh the way he did. And again, shout out to Giancarlo Esposito, yo. This man has been in the game for a long fucking time, so you could feel every emotion that he puts out, and he was absolutely proud as fuck of her right there. But he still has that despair in his head because now he has to cope with everybody else and pick up the pieces where shit fell apart.
She did leave a few. She put a little scattered bombs.
She did leave a few. What you mean?
She put them on top. So, I mean, they had a little something to live on. Like,
what were they, like 70 or 80 boxes in there that on all of them had at least, let's say 10? At least 10 in each box.
even if you put 5, they look like there's like 5 of them scattered, 2 back, 2 in
Yeah,
front.
that's still
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's still not a bad haul.
Yeah, exactly. That's something.
Again, Jake, you reaching, bro. You reaching real hard.
Oh, now show me where you're brave. All in all, what do we think of this episode, Series Fandom?
That was a good series. I like Poker Face a tad better.
Tad bit more.
That's amazing. And you guys both picked it I like this one 1,000 times better. Like, way better.
Probably because Poker Face had like more comedical moments and guest stars.
Yeah,
that's
true,
like the only reason why.
Yeah, I think this was just more my style, trying to figure it out and guess and try to get it before they actually let us give all the clues.
Who done it?
Yeah, the who done it of it all, being able to figure it out before they actually tell us. Which we did quite a few of. Like that was.
There's quite a lot we got right, and that's even me taking out some of the things that I remembered from watching it before. We got a lot. That was correct. Can you put a pin in something though? We should maybe discuss Clue at some point in time.
Clue,
the movie.
Is there a new one out or the old one?
No, I'm talking about the old one, just for shits and giggles, because Tim Curry is awesome, and that movie is just old school, late 80s, early 90s, delicious cheese.
Oh, feel it. We could indeed. But before we get out, what about that last, just biggest call of ever? Like, how sick of a call was that, knowing that it was exactly going to be that freaking diamond that they weren't going to be able to sell, that to put Roger on the hook and get him in jail? Like, we called that one.
The only thing.
3 episodes.
The only thing that made sense.
That was amazing. Such a
and best believe they're not going to show it, but I am very certain Roger is going to be locked up within in the game world within like two days. He'll have some lawyers to bring him back out for sure, but actually that might be what season 2, if we get a season 2, could be about.
What's that? Roger getting out?
A revenge plan for Roger. If he can even do that, because old Leo, he's not doing too good on the health, so he might actually be gone by then. And Hannah pretty much covered her tracks very well, so he's not going to really have a reason to go after her.
Oh, what if it's Hannah that's going after Roger's son because Roger's son killed her dad? Now she's going to go kill him. And then we have Roger trying to, that's his son and basically his best friend's daughter. Like, that's kind of
you know what this is low-key reminiscent of? Kill Bill. And I'm only thinking about it because I just discussed it with AR and John Webster over the weekend. And it's the 2 little girls. Part 3 of Kill Bill was supposed to be Bibi and Vernita Green's daughter, Vivica A. Fox's character, her daughter, when they're grown up.
Really?
They were supposed to have a match because the bride, Beatrix, killed her mom. And that's what it sounds here, like that it's just generational trauma. It's just going to move on to the kids now, and they're going to have beef, and Hannah's going to have to school that little asshole that doesn't think he needs to actually go get a degree to understand life, which he might be right in some aspects for that, but for what he was trying to do, nah, bro, you need to go to school with your lazy ass.
Yeah, you got some learning to do. You got a lot of learning to do. I agree, Jake. This is one of them that actually stuck the ending. I love this finale. Of course, I loved it. Called everything. It was right about all of it. The diamond, freaking Hannah working for the triplets, double shot and Ray.
You were wrong about Ava.
I was wrong about Ava, and I did not call Judy. 100% admit to that. Like, I was wrong on the 2 ladies. Had them switched up. But we called all the big ones, and that Jewel.
True. We did.
That was sick. I called that one 3-4 episodes back. I was like,
which one?
When he set that Jewel, what was going to be?
Yeah.
I was like, 100% it has to be that. Like, Ray took that, but he could never sell it. Now he's going to use
You know what's one thing that I did not notice the first time I watched, and I only barely noticed it this time? When what's the name? The 2 FBI agents, when they busted into that floor and they were trying to get downstairs to where everything was actually going on, the elevators were rigged to not for them to not be able to take them. But there was a little sticky note on the panel saying, with Roger's name circled, saying, "Who is he?" And old girl, the FBI agent, she has that still. So again, if I'm putting
know
it
she
in now.
left it hanging there,
If there
right?
is huh?
Didn't she leave it hanging there? But she did read it. So
She took it with her.
Oh, did she? I thought she was dropped.
She took it
But
with
either
her.
way, she's gonna know, and yeah, they're gonna be looking into that. So now they know. I know anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, and even if she's fired, then she's still gonna go. She's gonna go rogue. We've seen it. She's been mostly rogue this whole season. She's gonna start trying to piece together what Roger was doing. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting if we do get a season 2. I don't think we will, but stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have.
Hannah owes Ray some revenge. Hannah owed revenge on a lot of folks. Quite honestly.
Hannah did what Hannah did the do. I'm not mad at Hannah. Mm-hmm. She is out there living her best life. Got her and her little sister paid, so they're doing it.
And she got enough now to take care of her baby boo.
She said, "I'm
fuck whoever the daddy is. She don't need him."
Oh, I'm gonna trip out if we still find out, because that's another one I called that we still don't know.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I don't think it's him.
That could be Roger's son's kid. Roger could be the grandpa.
Roger could be the granddaddy.
That'd be a sick way to come back, and then she's got to go back and maybe kill the daddy, her baby's daddy, because he killed her daddy, and that could be a sick way.
There's so much in the rabbit hole to be found on that one theory alone.
And then RJ coming back, or maybe find out that RJ was sticking with Ray and trying to be there because he was with his daughter and loved his daughter and knew what was up, and basically RJ will end up being the baby's daddy. That'd be a weird little twist.
I feel like if RJ is alive, I don't think he is, but if he is alive, that is a tag team connection I could definitely see happening. Like, this could be the one thing to make RJ snap out of whatever that RJ is so not Hannah's type. If you really think that's true, you have not been watching the same show that I've been watching. No. But it would be interesting because I think RJ could come back in with like a mind for revenge. And yeah, let's go get this motherfucker. Like, what's his name is gone already? Bob. So we don't got to worry about his stupidity mucking things up. But with RJ on a different drive, different motivation, I think Hannah could absolutely use his skills and use him in whatever else might come. That would actually be a really good tag team.
Where do we think Baby Huey is right now? Did he get arrested that day on the beach eating those tacos?
He's still eating those damn tacos.
He might. I mean, there's a small chance he might have, but what do they have to hold him on?
They
realistically.
Oh, girls' theory. I mean, they can put them all together. I mean, yeah.
Like theory
does not equal charges.
They gave up on that. Like, literally, they told her, like, straight up, like, yo, just give up on this case. She was still on it, and the triplets killed her. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Unless
and the triplets are going to cover that.
Unless her freaking, whatchamacallit, the simp, is still going to try to go after the whole gang, which, maybe.
Or is he just going to go back and reopen up his butcher shop and start selling meat again and black market wares?
I don't think he's going to go back to the butcher shop. I think he's going to go back to what he really knows, and that's pulling a grift to get some quick change really fast. I mean, for real, I wouldn't put it past him and Hannah becoming good friends, not romantically involved, but legit just being cool. Platonic friends. And if RJ does pop back up, there's the trio right there that's going to handle any business that comes to him.
I'm going to say hell no to that. If the man's leaving his glasses behind and I got to raise
those are okay, but no.
Nah.
Phantom, what you're forgetting, those are not his glasses. That was just part of the costume.
Still.
And with them being submerged in that water, they can't even really trace that back to him.
No, I don't know about that. There might be.
I do know about that. Again with the glasses, bro.
Roger said he saw it. Roger remembered that he came in wearing those glasses, so he knows whose glasses they are.
That means what?
He could verify. He could talk. He could be the witness that's who that they belong to.
They would have to prove that he was actually in disguise there. That there's not even circumstantial evidence
No,
that
yeah,
Roger could pull up with those glasses.
they have Baby Huey pulling up to when he got gave Roger that eye exam wearing those glasses. So they have video of him wearing those glasses.
Doesn't matter. Those could have been any glasses. Glasses like that are not unique. Glasses like I'm wearing in the picture right there on the screen. That's not unique. Those are a dime a dozen.
So if they go back and he says these are his glasses, he was one of the ones that broke into my vault, and they show video of him wearing those glasses that they have in evidence.
Circumstantial. That's not enough. That thing has been submerged in water for how long? There are no fingerprints. Whatever DNA from his hair could have possibly been on there has been washed off already. There's nothing to tie him to that.
Are those the same glasses though? That's a good.
Under the rules of law, I'm saying, and I've worked with courts and saying this factually. Under the rules of law, that is purely circumstantial, and you cannot hinge a case just on that. Yeah. At least not for a young, strapping Caucasian man in America. He could skirt that real easy.
Help sway a jury. Who knows? All in all, I really like this one. I like this one better than Poker Face. Like I said, these is my kind of show. We've done it. It's trying to figure it out before they actually give us the answers, and I was all in. And yeah, I was just bouncing.
This was a banger.
Absolutely bouncing off the wall. I was like, called it. Only have 3 trivia questions from this one. I guess I was just too into it and having too much fun taking victory laps while I was watching, and it was
3.
Yep, I was.
That is a record.
Yeah, I wasn't even doing much. So we'll see what we know about these 3. They're going to be, it's like a hard one, an easier one, and an okay one. So yeah, we'll see what's up. If you know these ones, put them in the chat box. If you're watching later, put them in the comment section down below. Oh, and look at that. We got the little arrow coming up. We could be stalling right now. It's so weird. I wonder what causes that. Oh, first and foremost, Leo said the bonds were in 4 different vaults. Name at least 3 of them.
No. I can tell you already. Nah. I do not remember what any of those vaults are made or named.
There's the toughest one. He said they're in 4 different vaults. Can you name 3 of the 4 vaults they were in? And if you know that one, put it in the comment section down below. Question number 2. What floor did Ava tell Abasi the heist was going down on?
59.
There we go. That's the easy one.
I knew you were going to ask that.
There is the easy one. Actually, and when they got off, it was section C3. I don't know what that stood for.
I remembered section C3 too, because that was the elevator that they came off of. I was pegging you for that one too.
There you go. And third and last one of the season, where did Hannah send the bonds?
Oh, to the triplets.
But she sent them somewhere.
Oh, you want a specific place? Okay, yeah, that I don't remember.
Where did she send them? Where did Hannah send the bonds?
I feel like it's somewhere in Europe, but I really don't remember. Fandom?
Don't even know.
That's funny. That's right in there. I was like, the first one was going to be impossible. The second one will be easy, and this third one I think is right in the middle. Like somebody could get it. Kind of, it's
I'm
kind
trying
of a
to think
Hollywood
of where.
I got to go back to taking notes again.
Well, I know, right? We've been fucking up for this season, man.
It's this was just kind of a Hollywood trope where you send stolen money, basically.
What is it? The Cayman Islands or
there it is.
Something.
My hints are ridiculous. I gotta say, my hints are. Yep, that's exactly it. The Cayman Islands.
I forgot. Yeah, that's where all the laundering happens.
If you're in
according to Hollywood.
Yep, you sending some illegal money somewhere. You sending it to the Cayman Islands or the Swedish bank accounts.
Or Swiss bank account, yep.
Oh, man, absolutely. All in all, like I said, I absolutely love this series, all in. And, looking for another one just like this. Had a whole bunch of fun with it. So that's going to do it for us. Looks like next Tuesday we might be trying to go watch the Guardians of the Galaxy and maybe do a little spoiler review on that and talk about what we think about it, because I have heard nothing but good things on that.
Great things. I am so looking forward to seeing this one, man. I haven't been excited for a Guardians movie in a while.
Oh, I love Guardians. Absolutely. I'm stoked. Can't wait to go see it. And like I said, I heard this one's going to get you all in the feels. So, yeah.
All in the feels.
Crazy shit's going to go down. I have a feeling, and I'm all here for it. So that's going to do it for us. You guys got any announcements out the door? Anything happening tomorrow for you guys?
I think we got some Jackbox games coming through tomorrow. Did we pick our next trivia subject?
No, we
Daniel?
haven't. We haven't.
Okay. So I guess we'll
Yes,
see what that is.
after
Maybe
after the
tomorrow.
Jackbox or during the Jackbox, we probably think about some topic.
Yeah. We'll put some feelers out there to see what the people want. But yeah, tomorrow all I got is Jackbox games coming up. Besides that, nothing that's happening anytime soon. I believe we'll probably be back here, if not next Tuesday, then maybe a week after, if we're on hiatus before DJ picks another show.
Really? Well, we should be back next Tuesday talking about Guardians, and then we'll let you know from there. Oh shoot, next Tuesday we will not be doing that. Next Thursday. Hey, yeah, because this is gonna be the giant gamer just reminded me. My little niece's birthday is going on next Tuesday. So
oh yeah, you got to be there for the tiny humans.
Got to be that one for the little one. So yeah, we'll actually be back next Thursday, starting off talking about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Cool.
So it's going to do it for us. Hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here until we see you on the next one next Thursday. You guys have an absolutely fantastic weekend.
Peace.